Hi everyone and welcome to this video, where you'll hear about the top 15 states to visit in the United States of America. I tried to be as objective as possible, so a lot of resources were used to create this video. The average of different lists about the best cities in the US and a list that ranks the best places to visit. I also considered how many national parks every state has and which state offers the best food by ratings on Yelp. Beaches are important as well as hikes, so I calculated the average results of several lists for both. Last but not least, the weather year-round influenced the score too. I hope this short explanation will avoid most complaints of residents of states that are not included in this list. It's not my fault. Let's start right with number 15 on this list, which is Alaska. As you can imagine, Alaska didn't make it into the top 15 because of the warm weather. Neither is it among the states with the best food ratings. The main reason that this state is ranked higher than most of the other states is its high number of national parks. Alaska has 8 of them, only one state has more national parks. Some of the most beautiful parks are, for example, Wrangell St. Elias National Park, which is the largest national park in the US, and Denali National Park, which displays North America's tallest mountain. One of the lists that ranked the best hikes in the US mentioned a trail in Alaska, the Nugget Falls Trail, which is located in the Tongass National Forest, the largest national forest in the US. So if you're into hiking and always wanted to visit Alaska, you should definitely go to the Tongass National Forest. Another state you should consider to visit if you like hiking is number 13 on the list, Tennessee. As you probably noticed, there's no number 14. The reason for that is 2 states have the same points. The reasons Tennessee is on the list: Nashville and the beautiful hikes in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. If you are the kind of person that likes live music and nightlife packed with energy, you won't be disappointed by Nashville. But there's more than that. The list of things to do is endless. You won't be bored in this city. The Great Smoky Mountains National Park contains some of the highest mountains in eastern North America and is the most visited national park in the US. There were no less than 3 trails located in this national park mentioned in the ranking lists considered for this video, including the Charlie's Bunyan hike. Tennessee is also named as a runner-up state for best year-round weather, which have communities with comfortable temperatures for most months of the year. The other state ranked number 13 in this video is Louisiana, for different reasons than Tennessee, as you can probably imagine. Louisiana got most of its points because of New Orleans. It has the 4th best rating for food, and even though it isn't really known for its beaches, you can still visit them. New Orleans was mentioned on the list for the best places to visit and on 2 of the 3 lists ranking the best city that were considered for this video. The city offers influences from Europe, the Caribbean and other parts of the world. If you like music, you can immerse yourself in New Orleans' rich blues, jazz and rock and roll scenes. Besides that, there are many other visitor attractions, for example the world-renowned French Quarter. New Orleans is also known for its Creole cuisine. It's probably the most distinctively recognized regional cuisine in the US. But also outside of New Orleans does the Pelican State have plenty of homegrown culinary creations. As there wasn't a number 14, there's no number 12 either. The first of the 2 number 11s on the list is Wyoming. There is Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton National Park, the famous valley Jackson Hole and many beautiful trails in the national parks. Yellowstone was the first national park in the US and is also widely held to be the first national park in the world. Known for its wildlife, it also has many hot springs, mud pots and fumaroles. Grand Teton, the other national park in Wyoming, is known for stunning mountain scenery and wildlife, including grizzly and black bears, bison, moose, elks and many more. Jackson Hole is a valley near the border of Idaho. Jackson Hole Mountain Resort has been named the #1 ski resort in North America by Forbes magazine an astounding 8 years in a row. The mountain boasts acres of expert terrain and out-of-bounds skiing and the longest continuous vertical rise of any ski area in the country. The state with the same points as Wyoming is Utah. Utah has the most beautiful hikes in the whole country, and with its 5 national parks, it's the state with the 3rd most national parks. Zion National Park's landscape is known for rainbow-colored rock layers, deep canyons and high mesas. The town Moab is an attractive base for visitors of the nearby national parks, Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Arches has more than 2,000 natural sandstone arches and various unique geological resources and formations. When visiting Canyonlands, you'll see a colorful landscape eroded into infinite canyons and mesas by the Colorado River and the Green River. Bryce Canyon National Park is most famous for Bryce Canyon, a collection of giant natural amphitheaters. The fifth national park in Utah is Capitol Reef, which is also known for its stunning landscape that formed millions of years ago. Let's start with the top 10. Maine has the best food rating on Yelp in the whole US, so you should plan to visit a few restaurants. The town of Bar Harbor is famous for its stunning coastal beauty, numerous yachts and boats, and its view of the ocean and islands. When visiting Bar Harbor, you should also visit the nearby Acadia National Park, known for its gorgeous fall foliage. In winter, when blanketed in snow, Acadia is worth visiting too. With Ogunquit Beach, a beach located in Maine, is also mentioned in the ranking of the top 25 beaches in the US on TripAdvisor. Cadillac Mountain North Ridge Trail, located in Acadia National Park, is mentioned in even 2 of the 3 lists of the best hikes considered in this video. 1 point ahead of Maine is Virginia, the number 9 on this list. There are even 2 Virginian cities mentioned in the rankings considered for this video: Williamsburg and Alexandria. The pocket-sized city of Williamsburg is internationally known for its restoration activities and recreation of 18th century America at colonial Williamsburg. Alexandria is famous for beautifully preserved 18th and 19th century architecture and also has a rich history. Let's talk about the nature. Shenandoah National Park is a land bursting with spectacular scenery, cascading waterfalls, fields of wildflowers, and quiet wooded hollows. In the national park, you can hike the Upper Hawksbill Trail, which is mentioned on several lists ranking the best trails in the US. Virginia also has beautiful beaches. TripAdvisor.com lists Virginia Beach as number 21 on their list for the best beaches in the US. Number 8 of the 15 top states to visit is the beautiful state of Colorado. Probably most well known for its skiing, the tiny town of Aspen is one of the top cities to visit in the US. Aspen is not the only city to visit though. Telluride and Steamboat Springs are both great winter hotspots. Colorado has 4 national parks, including Rocky Mountains National Park, Mesa Verde National Park, Great Sand Dunes National Park, and Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park. With all these national parks, it comes to no surprise that Colorado has the 3rd highest ranking for hikes. If you want to spend some time in the great outdoors in summer or winter, consider Colorado for your next trip. The first of the 2 states placed number 6 is Washington, which has a lot to offer. There are 3 national parks: the Mount Rainier National Park, in which the Burroughs Mountain Trail is located. If you like hiking, you have to visit this trail. It's ranked in the top 3 on multiple lists. There's Olympic National Park, which protects a region of North America's remaining temperate rainforests. Also, the 3rd national park in Washington, North Cascades National Park, has no shortage of stunning views and beautiful land and wildlife to discover. Also, Seattle, the biggest city in the state, is worth visiting. Seattle is known to many as the Emerald City because of its famous lush evergreen forests. Grab a coffee and enjoy the city's laid-back aura. The other number 6 is Arizona, and I promise it is more than just a desert. Arizona can boast having some of the best year-round weather, comes in 2nd place for a number of beautiful hikes, and not surprisingly is home to the number 1 place to visit, the Grand Canyon National Park. We can't let the Grand Canyon overshadow Arizona's other features. Arizona is number 5 for national parks overall, being home to Saguaro National Park and Petrified Forest National Park. The picturesque town of Sedona is definitely worth checking out for its red rock formations and numerous spas. Before finishing the video, tell us in the comments what you think the top 5 are. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and press subscribe. At number 5 is the Longhorn State, Texas. The average temperatures in Texas are between 67 and 76 degrees Fahrenheit, making it number 3 for weather. But careful, it can get extremely hot, especially in summer. Texas is number 4 for cities to visit, including San Antonio with its Riverwalk, the Alamo and its rich Hispanic culture, and Austin, which is praised for its food scene, nightlife, and maintaining both small town and big city vibes. Be sure to grab some good old Tex-Mex before heading over to visit one of the national parks or many beaches Texas has to offer. Number 4. South Carolina. The main reason for the amazing ranking is the beautiful city of Charleston, which is mentioned in all 3 lists for the best cities considered in this video, 2 times even as number 1. Charleston has everything you need: beautiful architecture, culture, pleasant weather, rich history, proximity to the beach and amazing food. Another city in South Carolina worth visiting is Greenville, with its award-winning downtown and nationally recognized museum collections. South Carolina also has the 7th best weather in the country, Congaree National Park with its giant hardwoods and towering pines, and with Coligny Beach and Myrtle Beach, 2 beaches mentioned in the list of the top 25 beaches in the US. We have finally reached the top 3 states in this list. Number 3 is Florida. Miami with its gorgeous beaches, vibrant nightlife and tasty cuisine, Orlando with its theme parks and impressive range of restaurants, and Key West, the southernmost point in the US, are all cities you should consider visiting sometime in your life. Florida also has 3 national parks. The Everglades is the largest remaining subtropical wilderness in the United States and is home to rare and exotic wildlife. Also, Dry Tortugas National Park with its picturesque blue waters, magnificent coral reefs and marine life is worth visiting, as much as Biscayne National Park, which is made up of 4 ecosystems: the offshore Florida Reef, the shallow waters of Biscayne Bay, the coral limestone keys, and the shoreline mangrove swamp. Ranked as having the 5th best weather in the country, Florida is most famous for its beaches. With beaches like St. Pete Beach, Ormond Beach, Clearwater Beach, and many more, Florida has the best beaches in the US. The 2nd place goes to Hawaii. Hawaii is one of only 2 states that got points in every single category considered for this video. Oahu with Honolulu features a nice balance of urban and beach environments. Maui is a stunning green island and admired for its world-famous beaches, views of migrating humpback whales and outstanding sunrises. Kauai, the Garden Island, is covered in emerald valleys, jagged cliffs and sharp mountain spires. The breathtaking state of Hawaii also is home to 2 national parks, extending from sea level to 13,677 feet. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park preserves some of the most unique geological, cultural and biological landscapes in the world and encompasses the summits of 2 of the world's most active volcanoes. One of Haleakala's, the 2nd national park in Hawaii, most famous features is the gigantic Haleakala crater. Formed by the erosion of the entire mountaintop, it is dotted with numerous volcanic features. According to the list considered in this video, Hawaii also has some of the best hikes in the US. For example, the Halemaumau Trail in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Ranked as having the 2nd best weather in the whole country, Hawaii, along with Florida, has the most beautiful beaches in the country. Some examples mentioned in the ranking are Kaanapali Beach, Wailea Beach and Kailua Beach Park. Last but not least, Hawaii has, according to Yelp, the 3rd best food in the USA. First place of the top states to visit in the United States is California. California is home to the most cities mentioned in the rankings considered in this video, the most places to visit, the most national parks, the best weather, has the 4th best food, the third best beaches, and the third most trails mentioned in the rankings considered. The small but gorgeous city Carmel by the Sea was mentioned even twice. Other cities worth visiting are the stunning Laguna Beach, San Diego, also known as America's finest city, San Francisco with its scenic beauty, and, despite the growing number of homeless, Los Angeles, the city of stars. I won't mention all 9 national parks, but some notable ones are Yosemite National Park, which has beautiful waterfalls and a stunningly rugged landscape and also ranks second in the list of best places to visit. Death Valley National Park, which is the hottest desert on Earth. Redwood National Park, where some of the world's tallest trees are protected. And Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park, which features the General Sherman tree, the largest tree on Earth by volume. Some other places to visit in California are Lake Tahoe, North America's largest alpine lake with its stunning clear water, and Big Sur, the place to go for Instagram-worthy photos. Some of the best beaches in California are, from north to south, Moonstone Beach, Santa Monica State Beach, La Jolla Cove, and Coronado Beach. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, make sure to like and subscribe.